years ago, I made a collage that felt different. Something about it clicked. It felt like me. Even though I loved the result, I didn't make another one in that style for over a year. So, if I liked the style so much, why did I hesitate? And the honest truth is, I don't know. I mean, I think I was scared. I think I was afraid that it was a fluke, or that I wouldn't be able to recreate it. When I finally pushed through that fear and tried again, I wasn't in love with the outcome. But I realized something really important. Regardless of the results, this is the style I love creating most. So now I'm diving in. This is my journey to develop and trust my art style. Is an art style just the way something looks, or is it about process and materials? Or values? I mean, obviously the answer is going to be different for different people. So far for me, my favorite style is marked by reoccurring techniques, using waste materials, and I have a tendency to lean toward landscapes that only exist in my mind. I suppose you could define my style as expressionist, but honestly, in my head, I call it scrappy collage. First and foremost, I know that it's not something I invented. It's something I discovered through the act of making, and I'm positive I've been influenced by artists I've admired over the years. I've spent years trying to find a style that looked like me. As a kid, I drew my fair share of fan arts. I mean, the number of Inuyasha and Kagome drawings that I made is staggering. I drew horses and houses and dresses and anything that vaguely interested me. I painted my feelings poorly, and I took lessons on all of these topics to try to improve my art. All of it was helpful and none of it was enough. To bring me to this point, I needed to first find collage. Once I did, it's like I've been walking down a trail, whereas before I was wandering through the woods. I don't know where this trail will lead, but for the first time, I feel like I'm actually headed in the right direction. This journey to develop my style has helped me feel more connected to my own work. That being said, even when it feels right, style still evolves. That initial piece that made me feel like I had really found something that felt right was still just the first step. And it takes a bit of courage to keep going, because when I sit down with the intention of practicing this style, I'm always plagued by a touch of worry. I've thought about this a lot recently. I think the reason I feel this way is because I'm no longer simply forming the process anymore. I already understand the basic steps of how to create a piece like this, so now it's just about refining my technique. But every opportunity to refine is an opportunity to ruin as well. Yeah, I know. I hear myself, and I'm rolling my eyes at the dramatics too. I realize this isn't brain surgery. No one will live or die if I completely suck at this. But I think we can all relate to the fact that art requires you to put yourself, your true self, out there, and even if no one ever saw my work, making bad art is still frustrating. Maybe I shouldn't say bad. I don't really mean bad. What I mean is, when you've made something that does not match the vision you had in your head, it just feels so frustrating. It feels like you failed to communicate, even if that communication is just with yourself. And I'm saying all this like I have a solution. I don't. For me, the answer seems to be just keep trying. Shove that horrible little voice or that feeling of unease into a box until it quiets down. Maybe someday it'll be gone forever. Until then, I'll keep practicing. Thanks so much for joining me in the studio today. I had a really great time, and I hope that you did too. If you want some advice on how to start your collage journey, then check this video out. Or if you're interested in seeing me turn masterpieces into masterpieces, then check this one out. Okay, I think that's it. Bye. See ya. Bye. Bye.